Welcome back to Everyday Sports Mania. Here we are back, and today we're going to be talking about the best player from each NFL team, and many of stand-in players that have great seasons, but the team may have not done as well, but they still have done great. Starting off, I think we can all agree the best player in the NFL, Lamar Jackson. This guy's been incredible for the Ravens. He's the MVP, he's the Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC, and he's outstanding what he's been doing for this team. Lead the NFL with passing touchdowns and leads the NFL with rushing yards for quarterbacks. Number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has led this team to a lot this season. They go to the AFC Championship once again. Hopefully they don't choke again, but like last year. But this year, there's a lot of candidates for the Chiefs. You have Tyrann Mathieu, you have Chris Jones, you have Travis Kelce, you even add in Tyreek Hill. But without Mahomes, Hill and Kelce wouldn't be like they are. And just Mahomes that has done everything for them pretty much this season. He's just helped them so much. The defense has really done well though lately. Number 3 for the Patriots, Stephon Gilmore, number 24. He's tied for first in the NFL with interceptions. He has 6. He did joke against the Dolphins and the Titans, but he's still been outstanding all season. He's helped the defense. He's been a leader to the defense, and the defense has just been outstanding this year, and he's been one of the reasons. For the Titans, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, a monster when you give him the ball. Leading the NFL with rushing yards, and the main reason why the Titans had beaten the Patriots and the Ravens in the playoffs so far. It's been him. For the Texans, DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins has been incredible. His whole career, Deshaun Watson and him have always been... Deshaun's always looked to him first. He has Will Fuller, he has Darren Fells, and he has Kenny Stills. Those are 3 great options. But he is DeAndre Hopkins. You couldn't ask for more. DeAndre Hopkins has really executed. He's been able to catch a ball 3 feet in front of him, 3 feet behind him. He's just been able to do anything. For the Bills, Tre'Davious White, 6 interceptions this season. He also did very well. The Bills' defense was outstanding this season, and they were definitely very hard to play against. They really shut other teams down, that's the main reason why they made the playoffs. In past years, their defense hasn't been that good. Tre'Davious White hasn't standed out as much, and other players like Jerry Hughes, Matt Milano, and Micah Hyde haven't done that. And Tre'Davious White's one of the reasons. He's really done well, 6 interceptions. For the Steelers, it's controversial. You have the huge trade. They traded for Minkah Fitzpatrick. That was incredible for them. He had 5 picks, and I think he's very glad that he went to Pittsburgh. Even though they didn't make the playoffs, I think he's still glad that he's been able to execute and win a lot of games, unlike Miami. But there's TJ Watt. TJ Watt's been very great too, over 10 sacks this season, and he's super fast. No, JJ Watt, he's stronger, but TJ Watt, he's faster. In speed, if you're a defensive line and you're fast, that really kills. TJ Watt, great job. And I'm gonna go with TJ Watt on this one. For the Dolphins haven't really had much outstanding players. Xavier Howard was supposed to stand out for them this season, but he didn't look too good. I say that Devontae Parker had over 1,000 receiving yards this season, and considering that he is an experienced QB, but not the best QB, he really did well, and he's the best player on Miami. For the Jets, Jamal Adams has been a monster. He's a safety, so he's not really known for getting sacks. He's known for getting those real tough picks or big hits or tackles or breakups or stuff like that. And he's with 6 sacks on the season as a safety. That's very good. He's one of the hardest hitters in the NFL, and it's hard to contain him. He can take down any tight end, and he can even take out many receivers. Just like the Dolphins, not much great players on that team, so we gotta go with Jamal Adams. For the Bengals, I mean, you go 1-15. That's such an awful season. I mean, there's not much. They go 2-14. There's not much that could go better. They had Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton obviously didn't do well. That's why they're going for Joe Burrow. Maybe next season Joe Burrow will be their #1 player. But for now, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon has done well, over 1,000 rushing yards this season. And the team, when they feed him the ball, he has the capability to lead this offense. For the Browns, it's controversial. You know, everyone knows what happened to Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett would be their top player, but after that incident with Mason Rudolph, he is not their top player. So we got Joe Schobert led them in tackles and over 100 tackles, and it's very hard to get over 100 tackles. As a linebacker, he's just been very hard to break from. He's really shut down other teams. He's never really whiffs on the tackle. But you have Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb had over 1,400 yards this season. And when you think about it logically, you got to go with Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, second in rushing yards this season behind the Derrick Henry, the truck. But Nick Chubb, he's been great all season. And Freddie Kitchens, this season, he's trusted Nick Chubb to sort of carry this offense. For the Colts, controversial, you have T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton did get injured, and he kind of got silenced after he got injured. But when he's healthy, he's amazing. When T.Y. Hilton's healthy, he's amazing. But you have Darius Leonard. He did very well tackling this season, over 100 tackles and he had 5 sacks on the year. Darius Leonard, I gotta go with. So Darius Leonard for the Colts, because Darius Leonard wasn't injured and he had the stats that T.Y. Hilton did. For the Jaguars, you have the rookie Josh Allen, and you have the veteran Yannick Ngakoue. Josh Allen on this one, he led the team in sacks, had over 9 sacks, and he was a beast. That team did very well in the draft, picking up him. The Broncos, Von Miller. In previous years, he's always been their top guy. Von Miller is a beast, breaks through any lineman, and he's been part of the reason he's controlled the defense, just like he does every year. The Chargers, we got Joey Bosa. You got Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen did well, but Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers, he had Phillip Rivers as his quarterback. Rivers, I respect him, he's a veteran, but he didn't do that well. He did well in passing yards, but the interceptions, no, that didn't help him. And so that's why Keenan Allen, he had a good year, but with Phillip Rivers as his quarterback, he didn't have his best. In 2019, Phillip Rivers wasn't good for Keenan Allen. So we gotta go Joey Bosa. For the Raiders, the last team for part 1, Josh Jacobs, the rookie. He has played for this team for 1 season, and he's already controlling the offense. Obviously, it would probably be Antonio Brown if he was still on the team, but we gotta go with Josh Jacobs. The offense doesn't have much, and he's done well in terms. They trust John Gruden trusts to run the ball with him, and he's really controlled the offense. And that's it for part 1. Part 2 coming out soon. But hit that like button, hit that bell, and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember to always come back and watch Everyday Sports Mania. Have a great day. Bye.